Yo, Humidor Sports. We out here at Wardo Lamone's. We shooting the show. That's at 3721 Salt Trail. We here at Wardo Lamone's shooting the Humidor Sports Show, man. This is a lovely establishment, man. You got all the cigars in the world, but you gotta check out my man Brian's El Explorador. You know, this is a good smoke for y'all. Come out here, kick it with us. They go parties. They got live music. Man, have a ball out here. You can come out here and chill. On Sundays, you can watch the game. You can come up here on a Friday night, man. They got a DJ rolling. We get up here, we kick it. Humidor is always up in the spot. We doing our thing. It's B in the lab on Wednesdays. You got Lucky Lefty with Lucky Lefty's Logic. On Tuesdays, you got KDL's View on Thursdays. But you can check me out on the lab. But if you want to just come kick it with us, man, come out to Eduardo Lamone's 3721 Salt Trail. We out here kicking it, just having a ball. You know, you come smoke a stick, bring your own liquor, bring your food, whatever you want to do. Man, watch the sports, kick some knowledge, whatever you want to do. This is where we come and kick it at, man. This week, check out the show. It's bananas. We're talking about NFL. We're talking about the picks for the week. And we get off into our own views, man. So it's not just sports, but we get off into some other things, man. Come check us out, man. Love.
Hey, welcome back. Another episode of Humidor Sports. This your boy Lucky Lefty, man. Today I'll be doing the hosting. Les not here, man. Shout out to Les. Peace to you, sweetheart. We miss you. But we back. This episode 2, season 2. A lot to talk about. Introduce the panel to you guys. I'm gonna kick it off to the left here.
What up? This is Danny coming at you. 304 Fantasy Fix coming real soon. Appreciate y'all for letting me step back on and spit a lot of knowledge. Let me say that.
There you go.
What's up? It's your boy B, straight from the lab. Check me out every Wednesday. Humidor Sports, we back. Let's do this.
It's your man KDL's View every Thursday night. Check me out.
Okay, let's jump into it, fellas. Big week in Chicago. The Cubs clinch. The Cubs have officially clinched. They're going to the playoffs. We've been talking about it. We talked about it in season 1 a little bit, and we haven't touched on it enough. But y'all heard Lefty's Logic, and I hollered about it on that. The Chicago Cubs, man. Give me your thoughts on it. Let's start with KDL.
First of all, congratulations to the Cubs. They look like the real deal. Congratulations to them. It's the Cubs, so I know y'all think I hate on Chicago sports. I really don't. I just tell the truth. I've been here 45 years.
I think you really hate them.
I really don't. Okay. The Cubs have everything you need. They're going to start, let's talk playoffs. They're going to start Arrieta, Hendricks, Lester, Lackey, right? That should win you a series.
Oh.
But we have to watch the Cubs. That might not be that.
Oh,
Lester might be number 2.
Okay.
But they have to win, man, or everything is affected. And like the Cubs, you can't just lock them in because they're the Cubs.
Okay, I think
so. It is what it is. So I do think they're gonna make it. They're gonna have home field advantage. They're gonna get at least to the series. But I think in the National League, they're gonna run into either San Francisco, maybe the Mets, maybe the Dodgers. Okay. They gotta come through, but it's the Cubs. Okay. You can't lock them in.
All right.
Okay,
What you got?
You thinking around it, you won't say it. I love my Chicago teams. Everybody know I'm a White Sox fan, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Yes, they have an amazing ride. Loving it. I chill with them and everything, but I'm going to say it. These motherfuckers choke every year. I'm going to put it out there. Don't go the
So
whole
you saying
season
they gonna
long.
choke? You saying they
Don't go
gonna
the whole
choke?
season long. Because then, I'm not saying they
Are
gonna
you saying
choke.
they're gonna choke?
I'm not gonna say they gonna choke, but then watch. As soon as the playoffs start, we finna start hearing about the GOAT, Bartman, the curse. Tired of that bullshit. Win fucking first round of the series. Go to the chip so we can just dispel all this shit.
First round. Don't do
All right,
it.
what you got, Danny? What you
First
got?
round for me don't do it. You know, I'm a White Sox fan. You know, I'm not even gonna lie about it. You know, but I root for all Chicago teams. We're gonna hear about the GOAT and the apartment, we're gonna hear about all of that. And
I'm tired of that.
but the first round ain't good enough.
It ain't.
They got out the first round.
Especially when you got home field throughout.
Right, you know, but they ain't got home field all throughout just yet. You know, but it's gonna happen. Okay, but this is the thing that gets me. You win the division because St. Louis lost. You didn't win the game and win the division. You went to sleep and woke up with a division crown.
True story.
Right.
That's what, you know, that's what really kind of got me like, okay, same old Cubs. You know what I mean? So I'm rooting for them. I hope they, you know, win the chip, man, but it's just like the Dallas Cowboys, man. They're accident waiting to happen.
Hey, I even got a Cubs hat.
I do
It
too.
was by default.
No, I wouldn't bought one.
My son bought
I wouldn't bought one.
I bought one.
I got a Cubs hat for Father's Day.
man.
I got most of all the MLB teams and all that because I love, you know, the faded caps and all that, the baseball, they look good. And I never had a Cubs. My son was like, I said, why you get this? He's like, well, you don't have anybody else. I got to get you.
So you it just by
So by default, I got it. But I'm going to rock it.
Hey, but
Don't let me rock it
So let me ask y'all this.
and defame.
Let me ask y'all this though. Seriously. Who's their biggest challenge in the National League? I say San Francisco Giants. And I say maybe the LA Dodgers.
I say the Dodgers.
Who's
You know what? I'll go with the Dodgers. But outside of Kershaw, man, looking at the Cubs, dog. You looking at pitching, defense, offense, like they are
They got
all
it
around,
all.
man. This team,
So
they got it all. They got it all.
I mean, you talking about a potential Cy Young winner, MVP,
Right.
Coach of the Year,
Exactly.
best record in the league.
Got
They
it all.
got it all.
Got it all.
They got it all.
So my point is, who like
It's
if
themselves.
you run into, I
It's
say
themselves.
San Francisco or the Dodgers.
It's
That you can run into in a series.
It's
That
themselves.
if one of your pitches don't come through,
Yeah, but you know what?
I don't
Even
think
with
it's
the
that
one, because we ain't talked about Lackey, who's a playoff veteran. You know, I mean, he's in there now. I think Madden has a big decision to make as far as rotation because you can't go 5 deep, and the Cubs actually, like, they got 5 starting pitchers who could go.
they do.
I mean, they really go. Now, Arrieta hasn't been the Arrieta from last year, right? He hasn't been, but he's still
your
an
number
arm.
one. He's still your number one.
And Lester, let's face it, man, Lester in the playoffs is that dude. And he getting that bread.
He's not
And
your
that's
They
number one.
why
paying him that bread.
He's not your
Their
number one
biggest
though.
enemy is themselves because when they go on the road, it's like a home game. Because guess what? In them stands, it's them Cubs fans. They there.
Yeah,
They there, man.
Okay.
So it's a home game
So
for them.
Pete, that's why I said the rotation is Arrieta and Hendricks, first 2 at home.
Okay.
You go on the road, game 3 is Lester.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah.
Well,
Game 3 is
Yeah,
Lester.
you got to.
And then
To
game
me-
4 is Lackey.
to me, the bottom line is that I think when they picked up that kid Chapman
Oh yeah.
from the Yankees,
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
solidified.
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
Going
think
100
that
miles an hour.
really
Yeah.
solidified it,
Yeah.
man. You got to give props to Epstein and Jay Hoyer. Like it seemed like every move they make is on point. Like they have not missed yet.
I was just saying this the other day, man. If you think about when Epstein first came here, he said, give me about 2016, 2017, and we're going to have a team over here.
Right.
And he right on point. He did the same thing in Boston, though, man.
Hey, I just
wanna-
Nobody thought Boston was going to do
I know
anything.
y'all Sox
Then they
fans,
put
but
him on
that's actually
the
what the
map.
Sox need to do. You need to go down
They
and
don't
bring
have
it
it.
up. Stop bringing
They don't
people
have
in to stay afloat, man.
That's just
Start to do the same exact thing the Cubs did.
I mean, it's the
They went
same.
to the bottom and they brought it up.
I mean, but that
Sox
goes,
need to do the
that
same
goes
thing.
to ownership,
Stop
man.
faking your fans
Right.
out.
That's ownership.
But
though.
that's what I'm saying.
But wait,
fans
hold on. Think about this though. Some of it with a rebuild though, it takes a little luck because they didn't know Joe Madden was going to be available, right?
True.
Joe
True.
Madden
I mean,
popped
things
up
fall
and
into
was
place.
available.
You're right.
Yeah,
Some things just fall in. Some
But
things
it
just gotta
started,
fall
but
in
like I
place.
said, it started with them tearing it down
Tear it down.
and starting
gotta
all
tear
over
that
again.
That's what the Sox need to do, man.
Hey, off topic, man. I gotta give up to Epstein for him in them crowds with that mustache on. That was classic. That shit was classic,
Yeah,
man.
it
That
was.
shit was classic, man.
It
I gotta give him big ups on that, man,
Yeah.
because he sat in that crowd with that mustache, that Sean, man.
I mean, but my
That
man
was
know what he
hilarious.
doing.
But do you somehow see, and let's go off a little bit, do you see what the Chicago Bears are doing, kind of going down that same route? Like Fox became available, they didn't know.
Bears
You
didn't tear it all.
gotta
Exactly
really
They
they
didn't tear it all
outside
away.
of Cutler they did though.
They didn't tear it all.
Outside of
away.
Cutler, they got rid of Forte, Brandon Marshall, Martellus Bennett.
You got Chip.
Look at all these people they got rid
So I'm
of.
just saying, they
You gotta
didn't tear it all.
So
away now.
they start, but it starts with the draft because like the Cubs, they got Bryant Rizzo, brought him up through their system.
And dude that's not even playing this shit. Big boy. Big Bob boy.
Yeah, big boy.
They had the surgery.
Okay, man, it was great. Hey, we'll be right back. Humidor Sports coming at you.
Holla.
Welcome back. Humidor Sports. Hey, it's another one. Check it out. Week 2, we in NFL season.
Yes, sir.
Week 1 was a lot of storylines. There was some great storylines from Cam, that Carolina-Denver game.
Giants win on
We
the road.
already saw. So Cam's gonna talk about the Giants.
Giants won a division game. They won a division game on the road.
That might be
All
their
right,
only
we
one.
all right, check it out. We gonna go there, but we got some great games coming up this week, and we already saw the Jets and Bills this past Thursday. It was a very good game.
And
Very
Rex Ryan
good
shooting
game.
fire.
That was a track
Rex
meet.
Ryan on his way out.
That was a track meet, baby.
He's on his way out.
Track meet.
So this is what I want to get to the panel. We're gonna break this down into 3 segments. So first, I want to see y'all must-see games for the week. Your must-see Week 2 games. We're gonna kick it off with Danny.
Well, the obvious could be my Pittsburgh Steelers at home against Cincinnati, but I'm gonna go a little different.
We ain't talking about that gig you got on.
You know,
Pittsburgh fan.
hey, it is what it is.
Pitts is the Pitts.
But I'm gonna go. I've been talking about this young boy, and I just think he's gonna be real special, man. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay going down to Arizona, man, as my must-see.
Nice game.
Arizona got upset, if that's what you want to call it, against New England Week 1. Belichick had a lot of time to scheme and do what he do, even with a young Jimmy G, but
Jimmy G came out and balled.
I mean, he did all right. I give it to him, and
Jimmy
everybody
G
talking about
got
Arizona going, come back and do this, but I got a feeling that Jameis, man, is finna go down there and shock the world, man. This is gonna be his coming out party, man.
Okay.
Week 1,
Okay.
Week 1 he did his thing, but that was against Atlanta. I mean,
It will
come on.
be if he goes to Arizona and wins.
I think this is his coming out party. I've already read reports they talking about.
All right, let's wait. Let's keep it rolling.
If he goes to Arizona and wins, it will be.
KDL.
We ain't going to
KD,
KD,
what's
man,
up?
because I'm riding with my man over here. That's my same pick, so we ain't going to go to KD. We going to keep running it right here.
There you
My
go.
man, this is Jameson's time to come
I'll
out.
tell you, go down there.
Crab legs too.
Come on, man. When you gonna get over there, man?
Get
Get over there, man. Come on, man.
That's
down,
one.
man.
You
That's
selling
my-
crab legs?
Hey,
All right, we
that's
got
my must-see game.
KDL, what's your must-see?
My must-see game is my man's squad, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Pittsburgh, Baltimore series now is not the same. It's not the same Baltimore squad. We don't turn in to watch that. You're gonna start tuning in to watch Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, because it's the same dislike. It's the same. They trying to hurt each other. Like, that's gonna be a game. Now, Le'Veon Bell is not playing. The tight end or the wide receiver from Pittsburgh is not playing. And the dude,
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah,
is not playing for Cincinnati.
That's the only reason I didn't
Because
pick
Right.
of the Steeler game.
Hey, why is
Exactly.
And it was a playoff game.
Why is Le'Veon up?
Because he can't stay off the weed.
I just want to put that out there. I just want to put that out there.
You can't
Hey,
stay
but
He got that habit.
let's just be honest,
But
man.
that
The man
game-
missed the phone call. He was out of the country, and they didn't call. He changed his number,
Yeah.
and they didn't call the right number.
Yeah.
So I blame the league.
But he knew when the test was, though.
And you never know when the test is.
You know around the time the test
Hey man,
is.
my man they didn't call the right number.
Second year in a
man.
row, man, he got weed involved.
Man, listen, they
Okay,
didn't have the right
check it
number.
out. So,
I'm going with that.
I'm sorry that I put that out there.
I love it. I love it.
I got to
But
go
it's
with
all
my boy,
good.
man.
Right. So my must see, I'm gonna go a little different. I'm gonna go NFC North as a Bears fan. I'm gonna go Green Bay, Minnesota, and mainly because this is Sam Bradford's first start.
Who?
Sam Bradford, but I'm telling you, but I'm telling you, but you know what? Bradford came in at the end of the preseason on the back end. So now Bridgewater got hurt.
Different system.
We want to see what's going to happen because you got some experts predicting that Bradford could actually make them better
He finally got a running game.
than Bridgewater. And but AP,
he can throw the deep ball better
What's
than
Sam's
Bridgewater.
Exactly.
but the problem, AP only rushed for like 31 yards
My
last week.
finger right here.
Let's not forget
This is
he
my
did the
finger on
same
Sam.
thing week 1 last year. He ended at the league in rush.
He out.
That's
I'm
true.
just saying, let's not.
That's true.
Let's not
Who's
let
touch
week 1
Sam?
fool
Yeah.
us, man. It's week 1.
But it's in Minnesota though. It's in Minnesota.
And they opening up that
If
dome.
you touch him and get him dirty, good night.
But
So
the
you
thing
call him
is-
soft.
First of all, Bradford, you don't know if he's going to make it.
He's
through
not
16
soft
games
with a
season. We all know.
T. He's soft
But my,
with
but my thing
2
is,
F's.
Here's the thing. Minnesota won the division last year. This is kind of and the reason Green Bay had to go to Arizona last year is because Minnesota won the division. So this is a division game. You get to go to Minnesota without their starting quarterback,
What they do
and you
after
got
they
Jordy
won
Nelson
the
back. Green Bay wins this game.
What they do after they won
Because
the
Green
division.
Bay knows that they can't drop a division game, especially Minnesota, because that's who they're going to go against to win the division.
No,
So they
after that.
have to win this
I
game.
saw this stat about the last 6 games, Zimmer against Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers stats plummet.
They
Come on,
plummet.
man.
Okay.
Against his defense.
So let's go here.
I'm just saying.
So so let's go here. So let's go
Aaron
here.
Rodgers, top of that. That's all that is.
Hold on.
That's all it
So let's toss it around now. So now let's go to the next one. What's your lock? Somebody in the survival pool, and they need a team to pick. What's your lock
this is easy.
for the week?
This is easy.
Who you got?
Let's start with B.
This is easy.
Who you got? What's your lock?
You know what? Y'all gonna trip, but my lock is the Raiders over the Falcons.
No. The Raiders are going to win.
Okay.
That's
KDL, what you got?
My lock is Seattle over the LA Rams. I don't give a damn whether it's the opening weekend. LA football is back. The Rams are horrible.
Man,
They're just simply horrible. And if you're Seattle, there's no way you go to LA and lose. You just don't. That's a lock. That is a lock. Seattle blows out the Rams in their home opener.
Danny, who you got? What's your lock?
I'm going with my man Giants over the Saints, man. That's my lock.
You notice I didn't even go there. You notice I didn't even go there.
I know you did. I'm gonna go there for you. First of all, Drew Brees on the road
Hey Ben, what did he just say?
is one thing, and that defense is
I
horrible.
heard what he said, man.
But tell me that defense ain't terrible though, man.
Hey,
That defense is horrible.
I
Man.
understand.
That defense is terrible. man.
Cruz, Beckham, and Shepard slays New York.
Each one of them scored touchdowns this week. Each one of them scored touchdowns this
Humidor
week.
And we're gonna do the sauce.
Fans, before we got to kick off the show, I was going in on the Giants because
They actually got a
I
bet.
just don't like that fake ass Manning back
They
there.
got a bet.
The real Manning is doing commercials right now for direct.
But he's not trying to be
and
paid.
Papa John.
He's not trying to be paid.
Hey, hold on.
He's not paid.
I know he ain't, man. But
How you
you
gonna
know
say that's the real man? I understand the regular season numbers, but if I'm not mistaken, Eli won two Super Bowls.
Yes, sir.
Manning won one.
he won
Right, that's
because
And his defense
Not
won
him.
the second.
Point.
Yes, sir.
Good
I mean,
point.
I'm just saying.
Point.
He
That's
didn't
a
win
very
the
good
first
point,
one.
sir.
That defense
didn't-
was always right for them, man.
Absolutely,
Okay.
but them throws
But
he
somebody
made,
had to throw the ball.
he made throw.
Wait,
Those
hold
right
on,
there
hold
was
on,
spread.
hold on.
Somebody had to throw the ball.
Spread.
Somebody had to throw.
Okay.
Somebody had to throw.
Okay, guys.
Prayers.
Hold on.
Prayers.
So I go with my lock.
Let's go, Birds.
So
you got?
I go with my lock. I'm gonna have to go with KDL. You gotta take Seattle over the LA Rams. Oh my God. Against San Fran, how do you lose 28-0 to a team that's in a total rebuild?
I think y'all
I
gonna
got a
be
better
surprised.
question for you.
That's
I think
terrible.
you're gonna be surprised at that game.
Hold on.
Seattle.
They're not gonna beat Seattle.
It ain't gonna be.
I got a better question for you.
Healthy though.
I got no, he's not, but they playing the
And
Rams.
you better believe that front seven gonna play a little bit better at home, I believe.
No, I agree with you.
They
It's gonna
should
be a whole
They
different
I got a
Yeah.
better question. How are you as an organization
I was disappointed. in
draft
week one.
a number one quarterback
And don't dress him.
overall?
They shouldn't have
He's
dressed
not
him.
even
They should've
dressed
dressed him.
and he's not hurt.
They definitely
He
should have.
wasn't
That's a blunder.
ready.
People should get fired. The organization.
He wasn't ready. That's a bold
That's
move.
enough.
But if he wasn't ready, he's number one.
To pull him, man. He
Okay.
You
wasn't
don't
ready.
dress him.
Okay. On
He's
that
not
note,
dressed.
okay, here we go. On that note,
Somebody ought to get fired.
On that note, we're going to go against all odds, right? So we already know what Vegas got as far as the favorites to win. Who if you had to take an upset special this week, would you take? Let's start with KDL. What you got?
Jacksonville over San Diego. I got Jacksonville because they're running on the squad. San
like
Diego is done.
I like
Okay.
Jacksonville over San
Danny, who you got?
I'm going back to the game. Buccaneers over Arizona.
That is considered an upset.
Exactly. I'm
Nice.
believing Jameis Winston, man.
Nice.
He's the next big thing.
Ben, what you got?
Hey, my man over here gonna get mad. He finna give me the stank eye and everything. But I think them Bengals finna get in.
Stop it, man.
In Pittsburgh.
Stop, man. Stop.
I'm going against the grain, baby. You heard it here first.
Now, I do think it's gonna be a close
Come on,
game.
man.
I do think it's gonna be a close game.
When it happens, I'll see you in the lab. We'll talk about it.
I think you should take them glasses off because there ain't even no sun in here.
Right.
Here we go.
Here we go, boy. I love this show.
So
I love
And you keep looking
So
at the
my upset special, and it's going. I'm gonna go right with my must-see game. I got Minnesota upsetting Green Bay this week.
It's a upset. Vegas got Green Bay favorite, don't they?
Right,
Yeah.
Green Bay is
Yeah.
favorite. Green
Yeah.
Bay is the favorite to win, and I don't think Bradford gonna snap out. I think Minnesota defense gonna show y'all some shit that you ain't seen.
That's why I'm
Yeah, right.
considering it upset. I'll tell you
With
what.
Jordy back?
Jordy's gonna go bananas against them.
You heard it here. You heard
Jordy's
it here.
back.
Sunglasses
He
and all.
has a weapon.
Jordy
that he
is
didn't
gonna
have
go
last year
bananas.
against Minnesota now. He has Jordy.
But
He
y'all
done
forgot
regretted
that
everybody
AP run wild on Green Bay every time.
Yeah,
He run crazy.
Actually, anybody runs wild on Green Bay.
Not
To be
anybody.
honest. Green Bay's
AP
defense
do it.
ain't all that.
It,
But here's the thing. Minnesota got to score some points, man. I'm not saying
They
Green Bay gonna run off
gonna
30 or
win
40,
out.
but they're gonna score. And Minnesota has to be able to score with them, as well as their defense has to shut them down. You gotta put up some points against Green Bay, man.
I agree
So
with
Sam
that.
Bradford, hey man, you got Treadwell, you got some weapons.
They got some weapons. They got some weapons.
Treadwell.
All right, so
And that was week one.
hey, check it out, man.
Yeah,
Week
that was
2, Humidor Sports. We here. We'll be right back in a minute.
Let's be honest.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Danny here. D_fantasy guy on Twitter. Come here, just give you a little heads up about our new show coming up real soon. We told you about on episode 1, 304 Fantasy Fix. Be me, myself, my man Damani here, Lucky Lefty. What's your Twitter handle?
Lucky_Humidor.
Right.
That's me.
We just come here to give you a little quick, fantasy little tip, to get you prepared for the show. We know you're tired of that same old crap that you get, from the big, NFL Network and ESPN, sites crashing and stuff on Sundays and things like that.
Shots fired.
Yeah, shots fired.
Shots fired.
Pretty much, But we're just gonna give you a quick preview. I'm here to just tell you, one of my tips. They tell you all the time, never sit your studs, never sit your studs. Man, you better play them matchups, man. Play the matchups. Lucky Lefty, play the matchups, man.
That's always important. Always look at the matchups. Always look at, and that's why this is one thing that people realize in fantasy that they don't understand. Is you got to look at your bench. Sometimes we just take our top draft picks and we just roll them in there, but those matchups are important. So, for instance, we talked about it earlier, Giants Saints. The Saints defense is weak. If you got any Giants on your team, you better run them this week. You better run them this week. And even next week, check out the schedules, man. Matchups are so important. It's so important. So we saw Matt Forte, 3 touchdowns this past Thursday. That was big. But just check the matchups and go with that. Like, I be killing these dudes in fantasy. I be murdering them.
Don't you believe that, though?
I don't play Danny for a minute, but when I do play him, I'm gonna tear his ass up. But it's just so you know, that's all. But overall, man, just know matchups are so important. Always look at the matchups. I know you got your AJ Greens and your Julio Jones and those cats who always put up numbers, but the matchups are so important.
No doubt.
So important.
I'm gonna give you one quick one for week 3. Steelers Eagles. Playing all your Steelers. Of course you're gonna play your Steelers. Of course. That's one. And I'm gonna give you one more. Chargers Colts. Play every Charger you got. Play every Indianapolis Colts you got. Because both of them defenses are horrible. I Told you about week 1. Play your your Saints. Y'all didn't want to listen. What happened? And he talking about we don't play each other, man. We play each other week 2, man. So you playing so many leagues that you forget.
Yeah.
We gonna come back next week and I'm gonna tell them how to tap that ass. Just understand that.
No, say no homo. But we'll go there.
All right, man. This fantasy football we're talking about, man.
No, he's right. No, he's absolutely right. Those matchups are so important. So I'm looking at look at the run defenses, and when you're running backs, who they going up against? San Diego Chargers, Danny Woodhead. I'm telling y'all, that's my sleeper. If you got him, if he's sitting out there in your waiver, man, you may wanna grab him. Keenan Allen is hurt, for the Rebels needs a go-to guy. That's my sleeper.
I'm gonna go with Tyrell Williams from San Diego Chargers, man. Now that Keenan's out, you might want to pick up that boy and play him, man. Like seriously, him, Dontrell Emmett, one of the two, man. Pick both of them up. If they sitting out there, Danny Woodhead 9 times out of 10 ain't sitting out there. If they sitting out there, man, that mean they don't know what the hell they doing. Let's just be honest, you know. But if he is, you gotta play him week in, week out. Seriously. And I'm gonna give you one more. We out of here. Willie Snead. I don't care who the Saints are playing.
Nice.
Play him week in, especially PPR. Play him week in, week out. Willie Snead. I'm telling you what I know. He gonna lead you to a championship.
304 fantasy fix coming
real soon.
Last segment, man. Humidor Sports, got me a good time as always. Drinking good liquor, smoking good sticks. You know how we do. So, last segment, guys. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Don't have to be sports related, but what you thinking about? Like, what's bothering you? What's really on your mind? What's really fucking with you that make you want to talk about it? Let's kick it off, KDL.
Here's what's bothering me. I know we harp on this Colin Kaepernick situation. And we're tired of talking about it. He's not standing for the flag or whatever. But what's really bothering me is the reaction of what's going on around it. We have the stupid ass hockey coach, USA hockey coach, said that no one on his team can ever sit down or they can stay there for the remainder of the game. We have Tony La Russa that's going in on Kaepernick's character instead of the message that he's trying to get out. We have the Clemson coach going in on how he feels about, like Kaepernick is bringing out all the reaction and true feelings of how people really feel about the issue that he's protesting. And it's really showing the racist reaction. It's really showing how people really view you as blacks or people that's oppressed, as Kaepernick says. It really bothers me that instead of people saying, hey man, I understand what he's doing. I wouldn't do it that way, but I understand what he's doing. You can do that. We can all have a right to disagree with how he's protesting, right? You might have a family in the military, whatever. I get it. But for those that attack his character, for those that say, well, I wouldn't have this on my team because it's unpatriotic. Well, how patriotic are you? Like, let's go off that. The hockey coach that said if his players, display their feelings on sitting on the anthem, he wouldn't even play them in the game. That's crazy. That bothers me, man. And it's bringing out a reaction that you see in people's true feelings.
All right.
Bothers me.
So here we go. Let's go, B. What's on your mind?
I took off some sunglasses because my man said something. But it's okay. I want you to see my eyes so you can see how serious I am about this.
Stevie Wonder.
You know what I'm saying? I've been on the book looking at some different posts and everything. I've been saying a lot of stuff about relationships. You got people out.
Oprah Winfrey ass shit.
Listen, man.
Folks soft
This out here for the ladies, and there's some guys out here like you, soft ass. They need to realize, man. People in these relationships, man, dating over 40. Let's put it like that. People are out here looking for these fairy tale ass endings and all that stuff.
Ain't no such thing.
You hit it on the head. There is no such things. People go hard when it comes to their jobs, their work careers, even with the things that they want in life. But when it comes down to their relationships, they go in half-ass. Stop all the lying. Be honest. Tell somebody what you're looking for, what you want when you're out here. Because all this lying and all that, it just keeps a repetitive cycle. Be honest. Things work out. And ain't nothing out here perfect. You gotta go out here and you gotta work at it. You get these people that get married for the title. Stop looking for a title. Because once you get married, you stop working. You stop working at it, man. Because it takes two to go down the street. Can't be a one-way street, man. Everybody gotta put it on the table and quit letting all these other people into your lives. That's where you mess up at. That's all I gotta say. Be in the lab.
All righty, we just had our Dr. Phil segment.
This has been a relationship hour, courtesy of Vic.
All right. Courtesy of
Man, they gonna go home
Hey,
and start looking in the mirror, and everybody that's
Hey,
watching
you
the
spill
show.
the truth, though,
is
bro.
gonna-
You
they
spill
No,
sitting
this
there,
real.
they gonna be like, man,
Definitely.
This is real
Definitely
talk.
real.
This
So,
is real talk.
Danny, what's on your mind, bro?
Well, for me, man, I'm gonna go with the young man that got killed Wednesday. Went to school and got turned away because he didn't have a bow tie.
Okay.
Now you mean to tell
With
me,
uniform.
right? He didn't have on a proper uniform.
Yeah.
Because you mean to tell me that the school system now is telling you that you got to have on this. Now I understand rules and regulations and all that, but I mean, you gonna send this boy back out on the street, and now look what happened. He walking down the street with him and his friend's mom, and somebody just out of nowhere get to just ringing off shots. And now this boy has lost his life over a bow tie. Like seriously, schools denying it.
Definitely.
And things like that, and it's an investigation going on. What's really going to happen from that, we don't know. But
That
I
is-
mean,
that's
come on,
messed
man.
up.
Back in the day, when I
That's
went to
messed up.
CVS, we went to uniform. When we didn't have on a uniform, we went to detention. What happened to sending them to detention, calling their parents, saying about somebody bringing up a bow tie to the school, doing something?
So is the school responsible?
In my opinion,
They will be in the court.
in my
Hey, I
opinion,
put
yes,
that on
because
school.
you
They
never
will be
should
in
have
court.
I
turned
put
them
that on
boys
school.
away.
They
Now,
will be in court.
they're sitting there saying that it was the boys' decision to leave the school.
You just can't leave the school.
That's what I'm saying.
You just can't leave the school.
Ain't no sense. Once you in there, you in there. Ain't no.
I had to wear a shirt and tie every day. But guess
In
what?
a court of law.
In my locker,
School
I
will
had
be
all
found
these
liable.
ties because I know
whether
I
it's
was
a
gonna
court
leave
of law
one.
or not, my thing
When I
is
got to
you're
my locker,
responsible,
here you
man. You don't turn that boy away over no damn bow tie, man. Send him to detention or call somebody,
Whatever it
see if
is.
somebody can bring a bow tie up there too.
Man, you can rent one, man.
Great
$1 for a
point.
tie.
Right, so we got
What
a
did
fellow
Great
on
point.
now.
Great,
Bring it up.
great,
I let this cat borrow my tie every week because he
Great
didn't bring
point.
one.
Stop telling my business.
Here you go.
But
Detention or something, man. The
Something.
school.
So we'll go here. So what's on my mind right now? So I'm gonna go in on my people, man. As much as I love my black people, as much as I love my black people, here's my issue. The biggest issue I'm having right now is we talk about Colin Kaepernick, and I'm gonna piggyback off Kev, and his right to protest and his right to feel the way he feels and do what he do. I still feel a certain way when I see us go in on people who don't agree. So, for instance, Cam Newton. So, because Cam didn't do what Kaepernick did, people felt a certain way. So, in other words, I don't have a right to feel a certain way. I don't have a right to my own opinion. I have to agree with everyone. I have to agree with all my black people. So, to be considered like I'm down for the cause. And that's not always the point. That's not always the point. That's not always what it's about. We have a right to feel how we want to feel, regardless of what your opinion is. Your opinion. You're on a sellout. You're on Uncle Tom. You're on an Oreo. Anything like that. So it was back. I'll take it back to when Barack ran in 2008. Anybody who wasn't down for President Obama was considered a sellout. was considered like you wasn't down for the black cause. Not always that. So I'll go Stacey Dash, all these people, man. They not. I mean, you know what? In our opinion, it may be stupid, but maybe that's just how she feels, and she has a right to that. She has a right to that. So let's stop judging people. So let's stop judging people and saying that we don't have this, and say I have to roll with how everyone rolls, because
I agree with
you know the same with Hillary right now. We all like, if you aren't pro Hillary, somehow you are just like anti-black, and that's not it. That's not it. That's not always it. I think we have to get to the point where we can allow each other to feel how we want to feel, regardless of what. If we don't agree with Black Lives Matter, so what? You don't agree with Black Lives Matter. That's all it is. So let's get off that. As black people, let's get off that. Let's stop feeling like we have to jump on with the masses to be accepted, or to feel like we're a part of the black race. You're on outside of the black race. Some people, you have some black Republicans, they maybe agree with what Republicans think. That's just their opinion.
Freedom of speech.
So if you have that, you have that right to that. So let's stop judging each other. I don't care if it's Omarosa, whoever, Colin Powell, whoever. If they want to vote for Trump, let them vote for Trump. That's their right. They have that right. That's what our ancestors fought for. Your right. You have the right to feel how you want to feel, vote for who you want to vote for, and you don't have to roll with the masses to be considered part of the black race.
And to pick off you, man, I think what we do as a black society, man, is that if you're not pro Kaepernick and let's sit down for the flag, if you have an opinion on it, like you said, Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, they are towing the line, let's say. Maybe they're protecting their brands, maybe they're not. But maybe they just don't agree. Like, a lot of people have people in the military. They just
don't agree with that shit, man. They just don't agree.
And they understand the plight, and they understand the reason he's doing it. But the way he's doing it on the flag, a lot of people have grown up with military families. So what they do is, that's all they know. So when you disrespect the flag in their eyes, they look at you different. They never say,
I get y'all.
We don't understand what you're doing. We say the way you're doing it.
I totally agree.
They have a right to say that too.
But you know what it is. It's not blacks and all this. It's the goddamn media, man. They pit everybody against each other, stir it up.
But we still fall for it.
Now we fall for it. Now we going at each other. We going at each other, man.
That's true.
The media that's how you sell papers. That's how you get people to watch the show.
We fall for it, though.
And we fall for it.
It's a little bit deeper than that, in my opinion.
We fall for it on a certain extent.
What you say, Danny? What you say?
You have to realize that whether you're black or white, we're in different tax brackets. So if I'm just going to say Cam Newton, and I'm not putting anything out on him, but he's in a different tax bracket than we are.
Right.
So, let's just say he's like, let's say Colin Powell, he's going to support Donald Trump. I don't know whether he is or he is not, but let's just say he is. He's a black man that's supporting Donald Trump. His tax bracket might be better off supporting Donald Trump than it will be supporting Hillary Clinton.
That's true.
That matters as well.
Because we also
act like it don't.
Wait, hold on.
To him. So I'm just saying, and there's certain other people
that we also looking at like P. Diddy just caught flack for feeling a certain way about Barack Obama. Now, let's also go with this. Everyone doesn't have the same experiences. So somebody like Lil Wayne started getting money at a young age. He got rich young. So if you
never was in the lifestyle of some of these rappers that came up, they went through stuff.
But if you,
he was never
around. Your experiences say a lot. So on just let's say the white side of it, if they don't know what it's like to be poor and black, you can't expect them to understand our plight. You can't understand what it's like to go through that. They don't understand. They don't understand. So they look at them from the outside looking in. They see it different. So we can't get mad at them because they feel a certain way. So all in all, you have your right to feel how you feel, and your experience
Right.
dictates
It's a
that.
juggling.
And I'm not just,
Here's
let's not
the
just
problem I
isolate it
have.
to whites,
Here's
though.
the problem I have.
Blacks as well, though. They
Tony-
still have,
Tony-
some of
Tony
them don't
LaRusso.
even understand
Right.
how it is to grow up in Chicago like this, man.
Tony La Russa, man, and y'all need to look this up, man. Tony La Russa attacked Kaepernick's character.
True that.
He didn't just come out and say, I disagree with what he's doing.
He did.
Right.
He attacked his character.
They're saying that's the problem. Don't attack a man's
He
character.
attacked his character. I was out there when Kaepernick was a star.
Talk
Maybe
about what
like, he
he's
attacked his
saying.
character.
Don't hit a man's character.
And that's wrong. Because Tony La Russa was in St. Louis when the Ferguson thing happened.
Okay, but let
Tony La Russa didn't step up in when he was managing the Cardinals
Let me
and
play
say
devil's advocate.
anything.
I'm just gonna play
about-
devil's advocate here, though. Even with that, what all this stuff that's been going on with the police and black on black crime, this been going on for a very long time.
Very long time.
Was Kaepernick talking about it then, though?
He did.
Hey,
He
technically,
did
so
talk about
because Tony La Russa
have a
have
point.
talking
No,
I'm
about
he
just playing devil's
Because
I'm just
who
playing
he
devil's advocate now.
Hold on. He doesn't have a point.
He
Let me
ain't
tell
a
you
free
why.
man right now.
There's never a right time to either speak your mind or protest. He can do it whenever he wants.
Right, but you wasn't
So he
speaking
didn't-
your mind when it could affect your brain.
No, he didn't, but neither was Tony La Russa.
But Tony
See-
Russo, it's different for him, man. It's different for him.
But I'm saying, it's social issues we're talking about here.
right, but he's
It's
talking
never a
about
right time to
Kaepernick.
do it. So Kaepernick, like Shaq said, Kaepernick he didn't come in the league saying that. He chose to do it now. He has every right to do that.
They
Maybe
say he's doing
he
it
grew up.
now
Maybe
because
he
he's
matured.
dealing with a woman
So-
that is a free mind and she is in his head. It's like the whole
Whatever.
character dude changing his mind cycle.
The reason he
has
did it is
changed
irrelevant.
as a person.
The reason he did
But
it is
that don't make
irrelevant.
Tony La Russa wrong, in my opinion.
But he attacked his character.
Okay,
He
guys.
Right, but my
He
thing
attacked
is,
his character.
did he really? Because what were you doing when you were a star and you were the starting quarterback? What were you doing then?
So he chose not to do it then. He's
Wow.
not wrong
So-
for the timing he chose.
No, it's not. It's
Hey,
not.
end of the day, guys, it's something we can go on forever.
Absolutely.
We can go on.
It's great, man. Another great show. Humidor Sports. We here. Check us out. Sure, it'll be uploaded soon. Man, log on. Subscribe to Humidor TV. So, I'm let Danny close out. Let's close out the show, man.
First, I just want to say thank y'all, for allowing me this opportunity, man. What I'm saying? Sit up here with y'all, what I mean? Y'all full of crap at times, it is what it is. I know everything y'all don't. But no, seriously though, appreciate y'all, for the opportunity. 3 or 4 fantasy picks, all your fantasy questions, all your fantasy needs. I know you tired of all the commercialized Mike Fabianos. I'm calling you out.
Shots fired.
I'm just saying, the NFL Network, what I'm saying, I love the NFL Network, but at the end of the day, it's so commercial, it's ridiculous,
Oh,
man.
I can't listen to the last thing.
Okay, be what you got. Be what you got. Close us out.
Check it out. Only thing I want to say is stop judging a man about who he was. Judge him about who he is. Peace out in the lab.
KDL.
Tuesday night, Lefty Logic. Wednesday, being in the lab. Or be in the lab, excuse me. Thursday night, KDL's View. Check us out, follow us. Humidor TV, Facebook, subscribe to the channel. The Humidor or Humidor Sports on YouTube. Follow us. We here every week.
So the bottom line is, whether you agree with these bastards or not, it is what it is. But no, man, another great show. Man, I want to thank the panel. I want to thank Danny for coming in and giving his opinion, which I got love for Danny sometimes.
We ain't talking about the Bears this week, by the way, too.
We didn't talk about the Bears this week.
Yeah, go ahead.
But
They
tune in.
go down 0-2. We don't
Humidor
talk
Sports.
The Bears.
We here.
They go down. If they go down 0-2, we gonna talk about them next week.
Until the Bears get rid of Jay Cutler, they won't be shit.
Humidor. Peace out.
They better not go down 0-2.
So let's let Kev kill himself. And then we'll go from there.
If they go down 0-2,
Humidor Sports.
we gonna talk about them next week.